They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Rice Owls, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. That is not the way you want to start, with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll try the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
This quarterback part of their running game. Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Power football with the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. They'll run it. It's Martin. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these.
Touchdown, Cougars. The offense cashing it in on that drive. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Padgett. Got a man, it's Briggs. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunity. Second and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook.
Oh, the ball squirts out. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Owls. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this.
There he goes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much.
Oh, and they blocked it. Now he can return this. He's at the 50, the 40, past the 30. He's got it, and he can go with it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Padgett. That's caught. It's Walker. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
He's got it along the sideline. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses.
Into the house. Touchdown, Owls.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From from the shotgun, the inside give. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking downfield. Complete to the left. Turning it on. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back?
And it's blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Inside the 50. The 30. At the 20. He takes it all the way back for the defensive two-point conversion. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Paget. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll send the back in motion. Williams looking for a man. Makes the catch. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
That is how you finish a play with some serious physicality. Nice job by the defense. He gets 1 yard, and you do the rest. You hit him, and you make him feel it. Next time he catches the football, you'll be like, hey, where's that dude at?
He'll get rid of it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Grabbed behind the line. It's McGarry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Owls can really attack on this second and short. On the run, it's Jackson. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Briggs. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Padgett. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, BYU! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
And he knocks this one through, and that's been anything but easy for this kicker. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the ball's on the ground. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Offense gets set for second down. Looking downfield, it's Padgett. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Hit as he throws. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quarterback keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And with that last carry, he hits a C-note. 100 yards already.
And he's been patient, and he's been waiting for his blocks to set up, and then he's been bursting through the hole. He's really shown you a little bit of everything. And
he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it, have had very little success. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Paget. Bringing the heat. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what players call a 7 route, and that receiver ran it to perfection.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, running back gets the give. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Looking for more room. Touchdown, BYU! The defense putting points on the board.
This is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Paget. Going over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield. Looking for a big-time play.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick-6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back in.
He's taking the shot. Can't connect on his first throw.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Quarterback extends the play. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out.
He'll take the deep shot. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. BYU will try to put it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Gives him the big stiff arm. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Owls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Walker. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Throwing on the run. He's got it at the 15. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
And that's a great throw and catch, but you got to give the offensive line a lot of credit in pass protection because that was a slow developing play. Did you see him line up all the way to the left? He caught that thing across the field way down. So quarterback needed time. He had to be able to survey the defense, step up, and throw a strike. The O-line getting it done in pass pro for that TD.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Williams will pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Phillips. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Martin. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rice. He would not be denied.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking for room. It's Martin.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. And it's caught inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, lead the...
Next going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougar! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Jackson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
The give to the back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Moving out of the pocket. Got enough space. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Trying to slam in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. They'll run play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Touchdown, Owls! Fit it in the window for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy catch.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Williams looking for a man. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Touchdown, BYU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Briggs. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Oh, he's got some space. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Third and short from the 49 is this four-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can.
The fake, and he wants to throw. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 39 after a good return on that one. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Quarterback may change this route. Williams will pass. Unloads it left. It's caught. Down the seam on the left. Touchdown, Cougars. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Atkins. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He wants a big play here late. right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Fires left. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be third down.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Got room on the return. And he's going to go down as time has run out. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt.